You are watching the HuK versus TLO grudge match, cast by myself, Total Biscuit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SHOUTcraft right here. TLO spawning once again as Protoss in the pinky/purple trunks. Styling, folks. He is a stylish individual. Versus his opponent, the one and only Liquid HuK. Yes, in the red trunks, also playing Protoss. HuK conceding the last game to continued pressure. They both built the same kind of thing, however TLO did have a lead on it and was able to apply that pressure early on. As I've said before, one should never underestimate the fact that injured units do exactly the same damage as other units, yeah? If you've got a full health unit and a unit with 1 HP, it doesn't make any difference, they will still do the same damage. So what TLO was doing right there is he was able to effectively cycle his Stalkers from the front line, becoming an increasingly common tactic now for those who like to go heavy on the Blink Stalkers. I've seen White Ra do it as well, I've seen Kiwi Karki do it a little bit. It works extremely well, and he was able to continue to apply firepower, whereas HuK was not able to pull back quite as quickly from the line because he didn't have Blink up at that point. I would say, if anything, that was the crucial moment of the previous game, and as a result, TLO was able to safely expand, denying expansion for his opponent, and even though HuK was able to pump out the Immortals, TLO anticipated that and went straight into charging Zealots, which smashed the front line of HuK. In the meantime, HuK, what you up to, HuK? Oh yes, we've seen HuK do this before. Forges straight down. That means one of two things. Either he's going to fast expand straight away, or he's looking to do a few cannons. It is a possibility. TLO, double gateway, folks. Yes, we're looking for early Zealot pressure from TLO, and probably a smart bet if he suspects that HuK is mucking him about right here. Now, you can, of course, transition from this into a fast expansion. HuK actually has an awful lot of minerals available right now. He could go for it. TLO is not letting him get away with this. A Forge is deployed. TLO does not know this, but he has to surely expect it. HuK has been known to use those forward cannons before. It's often very effective indeed. He still hasn't spent anything, so it is a possibility he'll drop down, or he'll simply go for the fast expansion. Find out one way or the other. With the double gateways coming up, I have to wonder what he's going to be doing. We'll find out very shortly. He's now got 300 minerals. Could still be looking for it, but I think it's more likely that he's simply going to fast expand right now. No, he's not. There you go. Sends it a second probe with a good grab down the bottom. And there is the proxy pylon. And a single photon cannon dumped and a second photon cannon down. TLO forced to pull an awful lot of probes off the mineral line. That's 6 in total, which of course has a severe economic damage done to it. And placing the photon cannon up on the top of the ridge, you can do it. One photon cannon eliminated. Will he get one up at this point in time? HuK is pumping him down, but he's already lost one. He's had to cancel out of that one. That's a good deployment right there. I really do not think TLO is going to be able to apply enough pressure here, but it's looking pretty good nonetheless. He's actually able to cancel it all. There you go. That 2 gateway allowed him to stop the cannon push from Liquid HuK. Bear in mind, HuK actually lost quite a bit there. At least according to... No, that can't be the case. I was going to say, no way did he not cancel out of those. But yeah, one way or the other, it's forcing HuK to react now. Photon cannon coming down, but TLO already out with 2 Zealots, rolling his way in there. Has HuK walled himself in? Yes, he has. Will the Zealots be able to take that down in time? Not looking all that like... Oh, actually, maybe it will. There you go. Spawn time. A critical disadvantage. Takes 1 cannon. And HuK now forced to pull his probes off the mineral line in order to deal with that. Oh, that's a desperate move right there. He has to. He has to force those Zealots away. Cannons have got to go down. HuK is well aware that a cannon has to go down, and he has to stop it from doing a nice surround right there. HuK manages to grab one. Continued taser harassment right here. Oh, yes, indeed. Police brutality from the Protoss. Can we take another? Yes, of course we can. Absolutely wonderful micromanagement there from HuK. Doesn't lose anything, and TLO forced all the way back. In the meantime, what is he doing? Continuing to chrono boost out units. This time, he's actually chrono boosting out Stalkers before he gets the Warp Gate. Of course, can't get the Warp Gate just yet. Wants to keep applying that pressure to the wall. However, HuK has a great position right here. I believe that is a valid wall in, and he's got himself a photon cannon up right there. That's going to be a little bit tricky to take out without the Stalkers. Once he runs up there, he's going to rapidly realize that. Takes 1 hit, takes 2. It only takes 3 to bring the shields down, but no real damage done to the Zealot. Cybernetic's core now coming up for HuK, and if we have a look at the economy right now, HuK has actually been forced back by that. The pressure did force him to stop building those units and start throwing them into the photon cannons. Economically is slightly behind TLO right now. Question is, what is TLO going to transition into? Well, right now he's hammering on that photon cannon. Can he bring it down? Yes, he can. Does have the stalkers right here. There's the break. Hasn't managed to get himself through the wall yet, but that's only a matter of time. HuK, once again, ladies and gentlemen, taken out there by the little one. And it is 2-0 in this best of 7 series.